Well, greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I'm 10-Star General alongside
Sharon Mango. And we have in the house today the amazing Don Hartley. It is such an honor to have you here. I got mad respect for you, man. Love your music and the artists that you brought on your tracks. We've got George Nooks on one of your tracks.
Yeah,
Mikey General. Come on, man. There were some big names. I love a George Nooks, he's wicked. George Nooks is the man.
He gave us is such a moving track.
Yeah.
A story about
But we're going to get into your life, find out who Don Hartley is, your humble beginnings.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. It's lagging. What's happening? What's happening? Lagging.
Yeah, it's lagging.
Lagging a bit there. B, can you hear us?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Wonderful.
I know the devil is busy because it's because Don Hartley's in the building. He's come with some powerful music, and the devil don't want to hear it.
Well, no, you can't stop him, man. I can't stop him.
Can't stop with.
That's what happens. Don, this is what happens when you make great music. You know that, right?
See there?
See
I'm learning.
Doesn't like that. See there? You don't see there.
Well, today we're going to be talking about your musical history and journey. Like I say, this is one of your first one rhythm productions. I love everything about it. Since I've listened to it.
About that.
Every artist shines on this. And I'm wishing you all the best with this production. But before we get to play some of these tracks on this show today, I want to take you back in time. Sharon Mango, before we go in at it with Don Hartley, just introduce yourself to the massive who might be watching this right now.
Well, I am the original Sharon Mango. I need to start saying that. Me is the original Sharon Mango, I threw a real name that.
What carbon copy? What carbon copy?
Sharon Mango representing.
Original.
The original Sharon Mango. I'm going to have to start doing that and really utilizing this thing, because it's really my name. Representing SPRB Radio and Royal Brand Productions.
Yeah, I am. Sorry, go on again.
No, go ahead. I've said, representing SPRB Radio and Royal Brand Productions. Yes, go ahead. What you saying now, Don?
Yes. Yeah, well, I'm Don Hartley, artist-wise, Yeah.
Well, thank you for being here, Don. I tell you what, but before we start, we just want people to know that the connection is lagging somewhat today. And I do, because the weather over here is not looking too great. So it may sound like we're overlapping each other from time to time. So Don Hartley, take us back to home life, early life, where it all began for you. Yeah?
Right, yes. I missed out a lot of what you said, but I gather you want to start, so I'll go from there. It started musically for me, professionally, a bit late, because I was working in education, and for many years I was only watching the music scene and wanting to be a part of it, but just couldn't find the time to dedicate to it fully.
Right.
But in 1989, I started a production. Started a label, Rising Sun label.
Well, before you go into your productions, let's just go a little bit further back, where home life. Where were you born?
Kingston, Jamaica.
Okay, tell us about early life in Jamaica.
East Kingston, Gilchrist, no, I think I was born, what is road name again? Milford Road. That's East Kingston. And, you know, in the East is the man them of peace, you know, so.
Oh.
Yeah, my childhood was a
man of peace.
Yeah. My childhood was a great time for me, really, of discovery and happiness. I can't remember much by way of anything bad that way. Nothing to write home about. But I think I remember there was a riot at some point in Jamaica there, and it must have been very bad because I was dreaming about it as a child. And waking up, you know, and very traumatic for me. But I think there was a riot in Chinatown, downtown Kingston. And I don't know how I heard of it or whatever, but I was dreaming about it and wake up when somebody was just about to kill me.
Okay.
How old were you then? How old were you?
I was about 5, 6.
Wow.
Yeah. So there must have been something in the air that I had picked up on. But apart from that, the childhood was enjoyable. You know, went to school, church, sang in the church choir at some point. I was always singing at school, like on Fridays. During primary school days, I would entertain my classmates by singing for them, you know. And but I didn't do any other music after that. I didn't take it any further.
Okay.
Until I was about 1990, which was 89. No, sorry. 87, 88, 89. I began to move around the music scene and to practice with friends.
Is that in Jamaica?
Yeah, in Jamaica.
Okay.
So we would sometimes we'd go from different places, East Kingston there, and, you know, work out with the guys that were in each spot. But I had about 2 or 3 different places I would work out, like Vineyard Town, Rockfort, what was the other place? Oh, Waterford. Okay. That was when you leave town and going, like you're going out to. There was a new development going on the waterfront,
right?
Where they had built up the place, you know, Independent City, right. Waterford.
Right.
I think that's where a couple of artists now. What was that artist name now nowadays? I forget his name now, but one of them well-known artists now is from Waterford as well. But I used to work out with a band in Waterford.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
how did they transition from Jamaica now to the UK come about?
Well, I was saying now in 89, I produced a 7-inch, The Lovers Rock, called That Lady.
Okay.
And then I got the opportunity to leave Jamaica, come to England, and I did put the music to distribute through Castro Brown Music.
Okay.
Juju Music.
How old were you then? How old were you then?
I was just brushing about 30.
Okay.
That's why as I entered the scene pretty late. Because when I came to England and I walk into Castro Brown Distribution Center, and he was like, "Why are you, man? Where are you?" I said, Him say, "Wow, man, we respect you, man," because I had just left. He had just left me, or I had just left him at his place in Jamaica,
Right.
in Maxfield Park Road, Maxfield Road, and he had a set up down there. So they give them some 7 inches, about 257 inches of that tune. When I came here now to UK, I pressed some 12 inches, took them to his place again. So I think I carry some to Jetstar as well.
Right.
Oh, Jetstar, yeah.
So I've always been that's how I started, as an independent producer, singer, songwriter.
Okay.
Because and also the first thing I did when I come to UK was to register with the PRS.
Okay.
Good for you. Good for you.
Because I understood how the game goes. So that's why I kind of I was milling round, not too eager to go into anybody's hands to produce, for them to produce me, to get mixed up in what I didn't know about already, or a lot of artists get rip off and things like that. So in a sense, it's like half of 6 or 1.5 dozen of the other. Some people get rip off, but they make a name for themselves.
Right.
I don't get rip off, but I still need to make a name.
Yeah, I get it.
So it's like a trade-off. If you don't trade, you have to trade off something. But anyway, when I came to England now, and I end up in Manchester, and I link up with Nucleus Roots in Manchester, which is a UK dub network. They had a network of people like Jashaka and Abashanti and all them sound systems.
Right.
They were into dubs. So I did write about half a dozen dubs for this group. Original dub still, I did Run Come Quick, Deep Roots, Irie Meditation, Step It Up Rasta, State of Mind, and 1 or 2 more. Run Come Quick and Deep Roots became very popular on the dub scene. Okay. Yeah. Run Come Quick, me say Jaja call you. And Deep Roots was more like I'm going back to my roots. Going back to my roots, deep roots. It's recalling the throne of Addis Ababa, the king, the monarchy of His Majesty in Selassie, and going back to King Abraham and all that, deep roots, you see. And so my name, I made a name for myself with that amongst the dub, UK reggae dub scene, So, and then after that now, I kind of chill out for a few years because of certain spiritual endeavor, spiritual growth. I became a member of the Orthodox Church. I was also a member of the 12th tribe of Israel, obviously. A lot of people don't know that, but yeah, member of the 12th tribe of Israel from Jamaica days. Before I left Jamaica, I became a member of the 12th tribe of Israel. So my spiritual journey took me, into the Orthodox Church to explore further what I was learning in the 12th tribe of Israel journey, and because His Majesty is Orthodox, so I explore what is the Orthodox teaching, because even though we associate with His Majesty a lot, and we say, yeah, we respect Orthodox and all that, but we don't really know what the Orthodox Church teaches.
Mm.
So I actually go and spend 2 years. It's a kind of certificate course to just learn church history, how the Orthodox Church interpret the Bible, as opposed to how Western Christians interpret it, because you know you have Seventh-day Adventists interpret it one way,
right?
Pentecostal interpret it another way, Baptist interpret it another way. So I needed to know now how the Orthodox Church sees and interpret the Bible. And I also wanted to know about church history. What is the history of the Christian church? How it all started, how it continued from the time it started till now, you know? So all that I explored and firm up my knowledge within them areas, you know? And then after that, no, I came back into the music. Because I was thinking, said, Chubb, I can't bother with the music. I through some unpleasant experiences with the music. And through me don't want to call no name, but I could talk about it. But and now that I am back in it, I am going back to my original plan, which was to do it as an independent artist. And not be subject to other people's doing. Because what I find out is that a lot of the people who put you on rhythm, they are not registered with any of the performance royalty societies. And they are naive towards it.
Right.
And they seem to think that when you ask about it, it's like what? Aren't you just an artist? Why are you so worried about business? It's nothing to, you know, and I don't like that really. Because like I'm working with these artists, you know, on this rhythm. I ask them all for their details, you know, bio. Are you a member of a performing rights society? Yes, no. If not, you need to deal with that. You know?
Right.
Because down the line, it's going to be necessary. If we make $1 million tomorrow, and it's all going to be shared out according to whatever, you can't collect your thing. A piece of cake over there for you, and you can't collect it because you're not registered with nobody.
That's right.
You know, so that's why I'm now, and I'm glad to have met Sharon now, who you put me in touch with, General. Yeah. And together we are now going to try and make some things happen. Okay. That should have happened long ago, but
nothing before it's time, you know.
Yes.
Nothing before it's time.
I keep remembering something that I read. His Majesty said that nothing can happen before it's time, even if we hurry it unduly. Yeah. You know, it's like a time set for it.
I 100% believe that. And it took me a while to even understand the concept of that. But it's a reality. Nothing before its time. It's been proven.
Exactly. Because, you know, sometimes you feel like, you know, like when your dreams say you run.
Yes.
And you're running, but you ain't getting nowhere. And you're running, and you're putting out every effort, but there is a pace that you are going at, which is beyond you.
Exactly.
So, yeah. So nowadays I'm remembering Abraham the patriarch, who set out at a very great age to do what was revealed to him to do. And he just set out and deal with it. And now we all remember his name. No, God is referred to as the God of Abraham.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You know, so we have to think along them lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Don, I find it, as you stated, a lot of people didn't know that you were a part of the 12 tribes of Israel, right?
Mm.
And
Mm.
you got into the music, and then you took a step back in spirit, you know, to it was a spiritual quest. I don't know if I should call it that. That
Yes,
you had,
yes,
it was a
yes.
quest that there was still some knowledge that you need to understand before you move further.
Yeah.
Is that what you were going through?
Yes, definitely. Definitely, because you see, as an early Rastafarian coming out of high school, we always reason with the dreads them
Okay.
and the elder Rastaman them and exploring knowledge, you know.
Yeah.
It was my greatest pleasure to sit amongst the elder dread them and just hear them reason, man. Gosh.
Yeah.
You just open up your mind. You just open up your mind. It just nuggets after nuggets after nuggets.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm.
I remember one dread saying to me, because he met me on the road. Them times me about, I never reached 20 yet. I was reasoning with him. And then him said to me, say, boy, you man, every time I meet you, there's some whole heap of reasoning going on, you know. And him said, boy, enough power that, you know, my you, enough power that, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my pleasure to. So that quest to 12 tribe, and as I say, I always find I come late to things. When I came to 12 tribe, 86, 85, 86, they were going through the color dances. And I came to, when you join 12 tribe now, you go sit in the office, you sign up your booklet and thing, and then sign it up, stamp it up, and give it to you.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the prophet God sit down there and him say a few words to you. Well, I don't know if he does it all the time, but I reckon, yeah, it does. But he was there to me, and at that time when he said to me, well, some come in the morning and some come in the evening, but it's the same pay.
Ah. And
that's always stay with me, you know, because
yeah,
by the time I come, by the next year, there's 86, 87, 88. The organization closed down and gone for rest.
Okay.
And they never really opened up back to my knowledge of it, you know, like what it used to be with meetings every Sunday and not every Sunday, every month.
Every month.
Every month.
Mm-hmm.
The last Sunday or the first Sunday of each month,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I just catch the end of that, and when the elder members who were there from beginning and who were there from earlier times, and you hear them recount the history, and it's just amazing, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Some were saying, boy, not to bother with the Orthodox Church and all that, but I like to see things for myself.
Of course. And that's your right to do that.
Yeah. So I found that a lot of the Orthodox teachings were very right up my street.
Okay.
as a young Ras, you know, because they make a lot of the things that I had wondered at in the scripture. It made it very clear. Because they had the teachings for 2,000 years now.
Right.
You know, like for instance, Seventh-day Adventists, they might be 200 years old. Pentecostal might be 100 years old. Church of England might be 500 years old. But the Orthodox Church is from 33 AD.
Yeah.
You know, it's a continuation of what the apostles began.
Right.
And they're a witness, because Christ said the church would never cease to exist. I'm not quoting. They said, the gates of hell will never prevail. This is the quote. The gates of hell will never prevail against my church. So I was looking for that, and so I just explore. And I think I found it. So I know it's controversial, but
it's actually not. I will say this to you. What I believe, you keep saying that, you know, you came late to things, but it's not late, it's right on time. And I say that to say, when you are mentally ready to accept or to pursue and accept certain things on a spiritual level, then that's your time. You know what I mean? When you're ready to absorb that mentally and fully understand that, then that's your time. So you were never late. You were right on time, and then that helps to propel you to your next level, because now you have a better understanding. There were things you still didn't understand at that time, or you wanted to go further with it to be like, well, why is this when this one says it's this? You had to have the correct understanding to fully absorb that, and you're there now. So for yourself, you know what I'm saying? For yourself, now you're there. There isn't anything anybody could come and tell you to dissuade you, or you know what I'm saying? Because you now know, you've investigated, you did your spiritual journey, now you're ready for your next journey. And sometimes that's what a lot of us need. You know what I mean? We have to come to a spiritual connection to really know who we are. You have to really know who you were, you know. And that's what it is with you. So I see and I fully understand now. Okay, I get it. But you were never late. You were never late. You were right on time. And again, you know what I'm saying? Right on time. So what you're doing now works for you. You can go to the next level. We all have levels. We cannot all be doing the same thing, same time as everybody. We all have our time, right? So that's where you're at. So I'm saying all that to say, now you do all of that and you come back to your music. How exactly, or should I say, what I wanted to ask you was, do you play instruments? Because you got into this production game, right? You produce music. What instruments do you actually play? Or is it just your knowledge of technology that you can put things together? Like, how does it work for you?
I don't play an instrument, but I know what I want to hear.
Okay.
So if I will ask the musician to do something for me.
Okay.
If I have to play the bass with my mouth, I do that.
Okay.
Because even when I was doing the first Lovers Rock tune, that lady, and I asked Dean Fraser to play something for me. And he was playing some things that were other people had used, some Studio One phrases and so on. So I said to him, say, I want something original, Virgin. So I said, well, wow. So I had to think a bit, and then I said, all right, give me something like, and then give him my vibes. And it just lead on from that. You see what I mean? So I know what I want to hear on my production. But sometimes the people I'm working with know better than me. So they advise me. I say, like for instance, as I'm doing a production with another producer, they're making a community album to raise funds for a mental health project. And they want me to do a song. So the producer guy now, he present me with a rhythm. I come up with a song. And I say, oh, I love the song. And then him say, okay. After him study it, him come back to me and him say, you know that part that you do there, in that verse there? Go down one octave. And here, and do it. And I say, go down one octave. I say, oh yeah. It's all right, let me try it.
Yeah.
It's like, to me, like, this is my thing now. But I was willing to try it. And you see, when I try it and listen it back, I said, Bridget, you're right, you know. The thing sound bloody good, man. It's much better than what it was before.
Yeah.
So his idea was, okay, you're doing the chorus on that level, do the verse one octave lower. I never done that before. And you see, when I try it, man, wait till you hear the song, the general. It's gonna be a cracker. But there it is, someone now who know more than me.
Yeah.
But if I wasn't willing to accept that, then no, I would have missed out on that.
That's right.
Well, there you go. That was, and see, now you see that right there? That goes along with your whole spiritual journey. Sometimes you have to humble yourself, you know.
Yeah.
It's just certain things that we have to learn within ourselves. You had to, it's like, wait, is he trying to mess me? No, all right, let's just listen.
Yeah.
Let me take a chance.
You know?
And maybe in the past that may not work with you, but now because you are where you are, you're ready to be like, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes a while, but then when you really begin to humble yourself, you're like, all right, you know what? You are right. Thank you. You know what I mean? You had to be comfortable with that because you know your thing, you know what you're doing. So that's great though. That's wonderful. I can't wait to hear it too. Me can't wait. Me can't wait.
Yeah. You will be one of the first.
Thank you so much. And I hope that's true. Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay, so now, oh wait, 10 am I like hugging the mic? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I just love what Don is saying. I love his spiritual journey. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, 10 I'm hugging the mic. Go ahead, brother.
I know you're a natural born hugger.
I dress it up, yeah, try dress it up to be a hugger now.
I'm just saying you're a natural.
I dress it up, yeah, try dress it up now.
She's a natural.
She's a natural.
You know me, I look so much deeper into an individual, and that's because of my spirituality. I can literally see your journey and I could see it. And that's sometimes I say it's a gift or sometimes I say it's a curse, but it's just the thing within me. I could see exactly what happened, exactly what your journey was, where you are in the mental. I can literally see that. It's just, I always pick up on things like that. So it was very interesting.
Yeah, because I say, you know, like for instance now, one of the things I learned about even the gospel.
Yes.
Which is sometimes lost on people, right? The woman in the gospel story, the woman who walked with Christ, actually they were the ones who really understood what he was up to. They, in fact, it weren't the apostles who announced the resurrection, they were the women.
Was the woman.
The women were clued up more than the men by just observing. You understand me?
Yeah, yeah.
Because when Mary, is it Mary Magdalene, when she and her sister run and tell them, say, we see the master, you know. He's back. Him says to tell them that. Them is like, woman, you not talk foolishness, man. You know, they said what it said, they were taken as if they were talking idle tales.
Right.
Because that's how they had women in those days, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Sort of like a second-class citizen.
Yes.
So, but they were very clued up on what the Lord was saying and what he was hinting at, where he said, like, they will kill me and I will rise again. So they went to look for him.
Yeah, they knew what was coming.
While the men were not coming to look for him. Is when them here say him rise, that's the time they come and look. But the woman came to look in the grave, you know, even if it's just to anoint him with the spices.
Right.
They say, well, my Lord, my Lord. And I have a song about that coming.
Yes. All right.
Yeah,
we're wait for that one too.
Yeah, I'm going through all the beatings and the darkness and the light afterward. I'm going through all of that. So yeah.
So you wear many hats. I mean, as a producer, as a singer, yourself, you got your own record label. You got a couple of things going on for you. You've been in the industry for a while. I recall you mentioning that you had worked with Dean Fraser, and reading your bio, I couldn't help but notice you had worked with Penthouse Records. And one of the producers that you worked with is one of my favorites, one of the late great Roddy Thomas.
Yeah.
What
Brilliant
was it like working with Roddy Thomas? Because he's an unsung hero.
Yeah,
yes.
That's true.
Yes.
No, Roddy was, I remember Roddy as a real decent brother. And he give you what you want with pleasure. And no qualms, no funny feeling, no nothing. It's just really nice brother. You know? Nice brother to work with. And when he mixed my song, and I took it to Terry Newman in London to press the 12 inches. And when I carried it into Terry Newman, I don't know if he's still there now. Is he still there in London? He used to press records in London. Okay. What he would do, he would take his stuff to Terry Newman to press a stamper, innit? Right. You cut the lathe and you press the stamper.
That's right.
He put it on his machine and he was studying it a while, and then he said, wow. And then he turned to the people in the room and he said, why can't anyone bring stuff like this for me to work with? You know, so he was saying that it was so properly done. Right. That was the work of Roddy Thomas.
Okay, right.
Brilliant engineer, man.
He really was one of the greats, and you're one of the fortunate ones to work with him, you know.
Yeah.
Like I say, the man is a legend.
Definitely.
So as we journey on, you work with quite a few people. How was the industry treated Don Hartley?
In some ways, it teach me some lessons, right? And the lessons that I learned, some of them are things that I had already known, but I had to learn it twice.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Because you get careless, and so you had to learn the lesson again to say, well, look well till you're going. But all in all, it's been good, because what I notice is that if you maintain a good relationship with people, even though, because sometimes people do you wrong, not meaning to do you wrong. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they might have done it not knowing what they were doing. It's like I said, I was talking to Sharon recently, and I was saying, some of them producers who produced the man them back in the day, I don't even think they really understood what they were doing. It's not that they were set out to rob a man. They know how to make the music. And then when them come to write it up, sometimes they don't know one man name or two bad a business about that. They just write up, and this is me being kind to them, I think. And I think, yeah.
Pretty much, that's being very kind. Some of them did really wicked. Some of them did really wicked, for true.
Right. Well, that in itself is a different show and a whole new different topic.
I know.
For real, that's what I was like. It's being very nice, because some of them was wicked. Some of them really didn't know what they were doing.
It's not something I would elaborate on at this point. Well,
I put it down to that way because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? As a man thinketh,
so is he.
So is he.
Yes.
So if he's a thief, every man is a thief.
Right.
But when you deal honestly with people, it's like you can't even believe someone. It really thief if it's true. You can't even believe it.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
wait no. One at a time, man, me give a man money for do something for me. So me neither see him nor the money nor the something. so long time we see him now. They say, but wait, you take the money and run away. I leave off and laugh. And I start giving some story. We say, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, again, I say it's a touchy subject. It's something that I do want to talk about on this show at some point. But, again, when we go in it's going to be a hot subject, you know what I mean? But
true.
When we talk about these things, there is a historical background which goes way back to
I know.
To thy kingdom come.
I know. I stand corrected.
And I will heap of them, know them.
What you don't know how we and them are go work it out. And that's why I tell you. And that's why I tell you, say, I wait until I was able to do the thing myself. Own label, etc. And then we work with some youth, and it kind of get a little. And then we step back because I say, well, something. Need to reevaluate. And so now I'm back. And I've still done work with other people. But now when they do this thing, I say to them, listen, make sure you write up the thing proper.
Yeah.
But I get to understand that some of them don't understand about these things or ever bother with it. Them just put out music, whether them press a tune, press some 45, whatever, 7-inch, put out the tune, them give her money. So the agreement is okay. You understand me? You agree to money, but
Let me ask you something, because let's talk about your productions now, because you have a brand new album which is due for release very soon, a date which you haven't given, and it's on a big mountain rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Now, you've worked with an army of artists. A lot of them are shined on the rhythm. Shortly, I'll play and touch each artist. You know, I won't play the full track, but I'll just play a couple of minutes of each one.
Yeah.
Now, you've been talking about, you know, the business side of things, and not many of them really understand the industry. How do you tackle that, knowing that historically that has been an historical problem? How do you tackle that with and I know you have the intention of making sure that every artist walks away happy, but how do you achieve that? And how did you achieve that, especially on this project? Let's talk about that specifically.
Well, I am in the process of documenting everybody properly, you know, and offering them more than what I am obliged to offer, in a sense. So making sure to say, Brethren, set up your YouTube. Brethren, set up your Facebook. Brethren, set up your Twitter. You understand me? Make sure how you deal with it uniformly. I mustn't go to your Twitter and I see a different picture from when I go to your Facebook, or a different picture when I go to your YouTube. You know? Apply through your distributor to get your official YouTube channel. If you don't understand, let me walk you through it. You know? Next week, I go walk Steve Santana through it. No, not next week. Tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow afternoon. I go walk him through it and make sure.
Oh yeah, Steve. Yeah.
Because it's not just for him working with me and the label, but for his future. You know?
Right. We want to take him away from the dinosaur era in time.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Sorry, Steve. I can get that.
But they did admit to it last week anyway, so no problem.
Well, there you go.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
But let's say greetings to Galaxy A12, who's in the building here listening to the conversation. So bless up yourself. I know that's the make of the iPhone, the phone, whatever, you know. But
bless up.
And greetings. Let's get back to the business side. So you encourage them to get to get on top of their social media sites. As we know, over the years, everything has changed now to social media. I think TikTok is one of the latest platforms which is giving people, and I think they are going to be the biggest contenders, because TikTok is now giving artists 100% of their royalties. Yeah,
wow. I need to get my head around that.
100%. So whatever your stream is, you're going to get 100% of whatever that is.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're going to be the biggest contenders. So it's going to be interesting to see what Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram and most of these other sites come up with. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because it's like a competition now, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a race. Yeah. So
hopefully we will be the ones to benefit.
Well, yeah. I mean, hopefully you'll get some of your artists to sign up to TikTok, and see how it goes there. You know. It's a platform that even I'm considering to sign up to. I wasn't always a fan of most of these platforms, but unfortunately, it's the way to go. You know. So
So what I would like to do is more production. Like if we would have But there's a lot of distance between me and the artist that I work with still. But ideally, I would like to have a production company where a man could come in and make videos all the time, and make content all the time, so that man could post up things continually, you know.
Sometimes, you know, in order to move forward, it can just be a simple idea. You know.
Yeah, go on again, General.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go on again.
All right. Yeah, this internet is lagging. It could be from my end, you know, but I've got like 5 bars, so I'm not too sure what's going on. But yeah. So what was I gonna say? Oh God, don't tell me I suffer amnesia now.
In a Jamaican appearance, you just say a lie. Was going to tell.
But yeah, it's like social media is now the way forward. Yeah. You know, that is the way forward for everyone, and it'll be interesting to see how everyone adapts to this new way. You know. So let's move forward from that now. How did you gather some of these artists, you know, together? To what was the idea behind the Big Mountain Rhythm? What did you want to get from it? What was the mission?
Well, I was talking to a man who know the business very well. Yeah, him name 10-star General too.
Who, me?
Give me an idea.
You know him name 10-star, you know about him.
Give me an idea. I mean, I say, well, that's a nice idea. But the label now, who may I work with now, them love the idea of what I put forward to them about getting a few more artists to write the rhythm, because the rhythm, to me, the rhythm is outstanding.
Let me applaud the guitar work. The guitar, ooh, lead guitar, ooh, Jesus. You hear that lead guitar?
You know how that come about? A brother I meet online, you know, Twitter, Roger Rainford. He said he used to play with Alpha Blondie.
Okay. Oh, wow.
He's from the Appalachian Mountains.
Right.
Up north somewhere in America or Canada. One of them.
Appalachian, yep.
And I told him about what I'm doing, and I send him the Big Mountain Rhythm. He said, send it to me and let me see what I feel like, whatever I can do with it. And before the day was through, him sent it back to me. And him said, brother, this one brought tears to my eyes, man.
Yeah. For real.
He said it brought tears to my eyes. So, and it just let me have it for free.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
You definitely are the golden child.
It's amazing. The man said the thing bring tears to him eyes when he heard the song, Big Mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just had to play on it.
Yeah. Yeah. It definitely added a new flavor to it.
And then hear the joke now. The original people who I was working, who I had asked to produce the song for me now. When I introduced the guitar to them now, they felt a bit cheated, like, we've been working on this thing for long and now you bring guitar. So I did originally release it without the guitar. Right. But when we come to do the rhythm now, I said, right, I'm gonna put it on now. Because I couldn't make that not go on it.
Yeah.
Because I even tell the brother, oh, them was a go on, so they're not happy about it. And then at the end, they said, all right, bring it home. But then by the time I just said, no, let it be, just leave it.
Mm-hmm.
So luckily I saved it for this project. So it really works for this project, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
So share with us how Sharon Bentley came part of this project.
Well, after reasoning with the eye, you did say, suggest that I contact her with the things I had in mind. And then the funny thing is, I tried to contact her on Facebook, right? And I sent her a request. And she never bothered with me for months. Till one day, I said she accepted the request. And from that, we start talk. And until I said, a 10-star general put me in touch with you, you know. And then she said, oh, yeah. And we start. So now me and she thick as thieves. Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
And I think when she heard the rhythm, she just loved the rhythm. Because she wanted to do a project like this.
Right.
But she didn't have a rhythm. And when she heard it, she was like, yes, man. She wanted a piece of this action here. So I said, okay, let's chip in together then and do a thing.
Right.
So right now it's Don Hartley Music and Vibes, Peace, Freedom, Music Promotion. That's put this project together.
Okay.
Going out under the World One Entertainment label.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. And she got Raymond right, she got Grip Wrench, Errol Matic, Mikey General. I got George Nooks and Steve Santana. Was trying to get Luciano, but we didn't get him in time.
Okay. Yeah.
Because would you believe it? The project is over a year old.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
imagine.
You know,
Because I remember when you approached me about it, and I think I came up with the name George Nooks.
Yes.
You needed to get George Nooks on it.
Yeah.
And it's one of the, George Nooks came through for you. Like I say, every artist shined on it.
But let me give you a story about George Nooks' song now. And how it's just so connected, you know. My wife, her mother was very ill. And we were kind of scared, say, you know, close to the edge.
Yeah.
You know, so when George sent me the song, because I didn't hear from him for a while, and then he sent me the song, and I hear the song. Goodbye is the hardest thing to say when you love someone that's close to you. And I knew.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? It's frozen. I didn't think it's me. You know.
Huh?
I don't think it's me. It's got to be him. He's and let's see. Let me remove him and then.
Oh yeah. He's frozen.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see if yeah, he comes back in.
Yeah.
He may come back in. I think it's his internet. It's got to be his internet where he's sitting.
Yeah, for sure.
because I'm on a couple bars, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna oops. And here is the George Nuts version, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
It's the hardest thing to do when you love someone that's close to you. Goodbye is the hardest thing to say when you love someone the way I love you. It brings a family together, 'cause true love never ends. This love will last forever till we meet once again. When the road is gone up yonder, in the sweet by and by, we all gonna be together with our families and friends. So goodbye is the hardest thing to do when you love someone that's close to you. Goodbye is the hardest thing to say when you love someone the way I love you. Lord of mercy, the good times we remember and never will forget it. When hearts unite together to become perfect friends. Oh, the distance over yonder seems far without a dread. There's no need to wonder if there's life after death.
There's a mountain that we must climb, a big mountain, it's way up high. Let's get together and live as one.
Don Hartley.
Together and do no wrong. Children of Israel, time to know yourself.
True by my true.
Reason for heaven and hell. You know the Father sent to us His beloved Son. So what prevents us? Now His kingdom is at hand. Oh, there's a mountain that we must climb. A big mountain is way up high. Let's get together and live as one. Let's get together and do no wrong. So there's a mountain that we must climb. A big mountain is way up high. Let's get together and live as one. Let's get together and do no wrong.
Forward we're moving and we never look back. You know we climbing to the mountain top. All them attack, you know what we them can't stop. We climbing to the mountain top.
Go by the name of Colossus.
Anything I wanna do with faith, hope, and love, anything is possible. Everything is possible. Nothing is impossible. Started from the ground below and now we're at the pinnacle. Dream what you wanna dream. Go where you wanna go. Be what you wanna do, 'cause anything is possible. Dream what you wanna dream. Go where you wanna go. Be what you wanna be, 'cause anything is possible. Climbing, we climbing. We climbing to the top of the mountain. We say we climbing. Many are called, but a few are chosen. Yeah. Forward we're moving and we never look back. We climbing to the mountain top. All them attack, you know, but we them can't stop. Because we climbing to the mountain. There are those who will hate you, despise you, criticize you, and for no reason. They just don't like you. They'll rise up against you, fight against you, just to see you fall and stumble. Climbing, keep climbing. We're climbing to the top of the mountain. We're climbing. Many are called, but a few are chosen.
Whether you were great or small, whether you were short or tall, big love when you see the value of the land, spread it all around.
The Live Conversation Show.
Whether you were rich or poor, whether you were high or low, big love when you see the value of the land, spread it all around. We live on common ground. Yeah. People are so beautiful, and if you know what beauty was, then take the time to show today. It never hurts to give away. There's no need to fight each other, 'cause we're all sisters and brothers. We should stop and stand and start to live as one.
Yeah, in times of tribulations, when all hope is gone, in you I found the answers.
Aromatic.
Holding on, now there's hope when we come tomorrow. Dear God, keep me strong. No longer afraid of the darkness. Now I'm a different man. Just your love keeps me going. Despite of the storm, though the storm clouds raging, the sun will shine again for me, shine for me, yeah. Let's talk about good love. Jesus, yeah. Let's talk about love.
Pull it up again, pull it up again, pull it up again.
Oh baby, oh baby. Real love. Let's talk about real love. Yeah. Let's talk about love. Real love.
One good break.
Let's talk about true love. Yeah. I won't be hurting you. Don't need for hurting. There's no need to be. You can reverse me. 'Cause inside this heart of mine is a love that's pure and kind. And all I need is accept you just for you. That's love. Real love. I'm talking about good love. Whoa, this is reality. Oh well. Hey, no, I don't trust them for a second or a minute. If the mind stay past the limit, no, I don't trust them for a second or a day. I prefer keep out of them way. No, I don't trust them for a second or a minute. Give them my inch, they pass the limit. No, I don't trust them. No, I don't trust them. No, I love people, no matter if they're black or white.
Big Bad Mike in general.
Some people who want to do what they like, they see your kindness and want to take it for weakness. And when you make a talk, them I get upset. Too late, too late, too late, too late will be your crime.
Pull it up again, pull it up again, pull it up again.
The Live Conversation Show.
No one knows the hour, nor the time. Too late, too late, too late, too
too late will be your crime. Your crime. No time, no time, no time, no time to say goodbye. Goodbye. Mama said, bring the umbrella.
Yeah.
Boy, I think it's gonna rain.
Greetings, one and all. This is Lloyd Brown, and you're in tune to SPRB Radio, the station with integrity. Remember me tell you, Lloyd Brown giving full endorsement to the team. See? To SPRB Radio, and I beg you, kick it to it. Let's go.
Yeah, if you clap, you know, because woo, you hit the jackpot.
You did it. You did.
You hit the jackpot.
Each and every artist.
I tell you, say, you know, without him, I don't know. It just turns out that our pure song up on the album. Yeah. Even the DJ sound like him a sing.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
The climbing.
Everybody sounds so good. Yes.
The rhythm so sweet, man. We say it's like every man catch a piece of sugar and I'm soul.
Tell you, everybody gets to shine. And the beauty is you don't have too many artists outshining each other on the rhythm. Yeah. It's just powerful. It's powerful. And it's a pleasure to mix it. For any DJ who likes to mix. It's a nice
exactly. Yeah.
Where's the Sharon?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. All the mixes. Nobody outshone anybody. Just beautiful. Everybody did their thing.
Wow, that's just so
Everybody
amazing.
did their thing. Yeah, that's a blessing. Like I said, not before it's time in your time now. It's a blessing.
Yep.
Everybody did their thing. Yeah, everybody did their thing.
I am blessed. Give thanks.
Amen. Remember that. Amen, brother.
Amen. Yes. So let it be.
And you know, the other side of the coin is that the beauty is, right, that it's live music.
Yes.
I can hear the live drums and the bass and everything. It's a pleasure because you really went to town on this. You know what I mean? You kept to the fundamentals and thing, you know what I mean? So, again, there's still work to be done, you know what I mean? In moving forward with it. It's going to be a learning process for you as well, you know?
Yes.
I think whoever you can get in contact with, you know, get VP involved and know what you have to offer in the future also is going to be great for you, you know?
Yeah.
You know, so you'll know what to expect next time, you know what I mean? But one of the things
right now we're going to try and get some... Yeah, go on.
No, one of the things that, like I keep saying to you, you know, don't worry if you make a loss, you know, initially. Because one of the things that you will do is once you put your best foot forward, you will gain recognition, not just the label, but the name. Do you know what I mean? You know, and that's one of the things that you need. Bless up DJ Maestro and Galaxy A12 in the building. Bless up yourself. We are speaking with the great Don Hartley. Always I move smartly.
How about
you like my rhyme? You like my rhyme?
I rhyme with.
Come in, Sharon.
It's time for a rhyme. It's time for a rhyme, you know?
Are you a time now, man?
Oh my gosh.
We do a song for your brother in is it Switzerland?
Yeah.
He hasn't released it yet. I'm gonna call it Long Game.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's how we started, you know. So Don Hartley, this is my time now, you know. So
right.
And the vibe to start it that way. They don't normally start a song like that.
There you go.
You know?
Yeah, man.
Mafia and Fluxy Rhythm.
Right.
Yes. I hope the people are gonna love that one. I think they will.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Who are the players of instrument on this rhythm though? Big Mountain.
Yeah, go on again.
Who are the players of instruments on the Big Mountain rhythm?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask too.
Remember that group I was telling you about, Nucleus Roots? That's a start.
Oh, Nucleus Roots. Okay.
Journey with. I went back to them to produce this one for me.
Okay.
Yeah. So
right.
Paul Morris, I call him Paul Lush, and Peter Technical on the keyboard. Paula play bass. Him give me the drums originally, but what I don't know, I took it to another producer who's also a drummer.
Okay.
And get him to play the live drums.
Okay.
And beef up the drums, you know?
Right.
So if you listen to the original Big Mountain, this Big Mountain too now, you will hear it's more cracking, you know?
Yeah.
It's more brightly.
Yeah.
Like Don Hartley, brightly.
Drop the live guitar, the solo guitar on it, man. Murder, man.
That just gave it a different face altogether.
Bass blocks as well. You know, it's Manchester have some good musicians down here.
Right.
And I intend to really bring them to the front.
Yeah. Exposing.
Yeah, of course.
Man. I would like the opportunity to do that, you know.
We'll make it happen. We'll definitely make it happen.
Yeah.
Sharon, take over.
Yeah, so with your musicians though, I think that it's a great idea to expose them. I think England in it on a whole, between London, Manchester, Birmingham, there's some amazing musicians out there and just looking and waiting for the opportunity for somebody to give them a chance. You know what I mean? It is within your power to do that. And through that, you're gonna see...
No, I shouldn't say that. I should have said, bring them to another artist, because them man became known in the UK and European dub scene as maestros.
Okay.
You get me? But I being a man from Jamaica originally now, there's that sound that I want to capture.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I think Big Mountain now achieve bringing it closer to Jamaican, even though I use the UK man them. You see what I'm saying? So because there's a certain sound, the way we play things down here.
Right.
Sometimes it's a little bit different, you know? Yeah. And I think I managed to achieve this. Yeah.
I think you have too. No, absolutely. What you've done.
Interesting you say that, you know, because I have a rhythm which I'm yet to master. I'm trying to find a good mastering place. And once I master, I'm going to put it out. But it's a rhythm which has got an equal number of UK as well as Jamaican artists. And one of the things that I realize is that the UK artists give the rhythm a different flavor altogether.
Yeah.
But when you put the Jamaican artists on it, it takes it into a different realm altogether again. And I love that combination of UK and Jamaican artists on one, which you've been able
it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain how it come about, but it seems to just come about naturally.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
So, Sharon.
So now, you said that this has been like a year in the making, right? And it's now coming out or getting exposure. Well, of course.
Yeah, it's completed now, and now it's coming out on the 24th of June.
Okay.
Day before my birthday. What a thing.
Day before my birthday too. What a thing.
Why couldn't it have been on my birthday?
Why couldn't it have been on my birthday?
Wow.
Why?
Why
because,
not?
You know, me and Ten Star, our birthdays are like a day or two apart. When's right?
My 25th.
And
Wow.
mine's the 28th. So yeah.
Well, it's a gift to you, from you to me, back to you, General. I know power to Sharon.
Yes. Oh man.
No, that's just amazing, because that's how it began, General, isn't it?
Right.
Me and you had a chat about it.
That's right. That's
and
right.
Suggest certain things and then go away. And here we are again now, and it's gonna come out just for your birthday. So
just in time for my birthday. I'm gonna enjoy this in Greece.
Just in time for our birthday. Our birthday.
Sorry, our birthday.
Our
birthday.
Yeah.
Thanks
for the reminder, Sharon.
Just reminded you said we cut from the same cloth. That's our message. We cut from the same cloth. Yes.
I try to leave out the eye. Can't do that.
Cut me out.
Can't do that.
You touch at the hip, you know?
I'm already tired of smacking my hands, you know what I mean?
We're so much alike, it's not even funny. He's literally, 10 stars, literally my brother from another mother.
Right.
And just knowing
that. Man, it's a good combination with the item, you know? Good combination.
It is. He's my brother from another mother. And if people, and I will say all the time, I will remind people, we ain't just now, we from way back, because we was in school together. You know what I'm saying? We went to school together. That's my schoolmate.
Yep. Film class, same everything.
It's like my label partner. We went to school together. He's in Miami.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I am here in UK. We went to school together.
Oh wow.
And then link up back after many years.
After many years, it's the most amazing. It's a very beautiful thing, you know, that you can do something like that, because some people, you know, we went to school with a lot of people, but there is always that one connection with somebody.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And you can go away for many years, and when you link up back, it's like, oh man, it's like you never left. That is a blessing, because some people change. You know what I mean? Some people will become envious of what you were doing and try to sabotage. You know what I'm saying? And that's real life and real talk. But knowing that, you know, you have a friend who knows where you come from. Sometimes 10 Star and I are on the phone for hours, going way back to coming forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how it's been going,
Yeah, and that's what makes it work. So our dynamic is definitely original.
Which brings me to tell you a story about a song I did in 2001 for an outfit in Paris called Faya Dub.
Okay.
Yeah, Faya Dub is a kind of jazz reggae outfit. They make rhythms. It's a set of musicians that make rhythms, and they put out compilations every now and again. So on this occasion now, through some mutual brethren, we got into contact, and Thierry Negro now, who is the bass player for the group, he came and presented me with a rhythm, and we write a song called When the Bread Come Back. And the idea of the song, you know that scripture, cast your bread upon the water.
Yes.
And it shall return to you after many days.
Yes.
So I write the song with that in mind, you know. When the bread come back, that's when the music will start to play. But anyhow, I write the song for him, and he took it back to Paris. They mix it, put it out. Then they call me up afterward, a little while after, and say another record label called Wagram Music like the song and give it a dub mix and put it out on their various artists.
Okay.
And then that was what, 2001, 2002.
Yeah.
Sorry. And then 2008. No, 2013, when I went to France now to do a show at the Paris, where named Sauvage. Thierry present me with a CD, 3 CDs. One of them was, apparently there was a funk mix of that same song.
Right.
When the Bread Come Back, put out by a group called Villa Saint Michel. Villa Saint Michel. It's like Village of Saint Michael, yeah?
Yeah.
And they put it out on a various artists album called Samurai Will Do.
Yeah.
And when I hear the track, I said, Rockstone, I might track that. The man them lift off the vocals, you know, off of the rubber dub style, you know. And get some sisters to do some backing vocals.
Right.
And put it on a funk style. Me say, I was pleasantly surprised. So, yeah, we get a little change still, but the thing is, I wasn't expecting that.
Right.
But it bring, what the point I'm saying is like it fulfilled the lyrics of the song. When the bread come back, cast your bread upon the waters, and it
Yes.
shall return to thee
I get
after
it.
many days.
Yes. Yes.
And I forget about the song, and it just returned to me after many days.
Wow.
It take onto itself a life of its own and reproduce itself in different ways,
Wow.
you know. I think I sent you the link, General.
You sent me the link, yeah, but I can't get it to play on this system here.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's available in. I found it available in iTunes.
iTunes? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So where does Don Hartley go from here? Now that you've got your brand new one rhythm album called Big Mountain, is due out on the 24th of June. What happens next?
Well, I'm going to try and to keep increasing the value and the momentum, because I'm thinking in terms of an album now of Don Hartley. You know, I think it's time to put an album together
and release yourself.
Yeah, so when people go to hear me in Spotify or wherever, they can have a collection of songs to listen.
Right.
To see what may I say.
Yes.
Because sometimes you're not able to. I find it hard to put a lot of lyrics into one song, because I think it takes it's like the more you put in is more you take out of the song, kind of a thing.
True.
Because you scatter the meditation of the people.
Right. You got to allow the song to breathe.
Yeah.
When you're writing, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people make that mistake of putting too much, but enough for you to say what you have to say and let it breathe. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Say it in a way that probably it's never been said before.
Right. That's the most important. I think that's the most important. It's just how you deliver that song.
Yeah.
Specific wording used in a song. You know what I mean? You've taken the time to really analyze what you're trying to say and just ease it in that it will hit anybody. I don't care where you are, it's gonna hit you. You know? I think methodically that's what you've done. Like the choosing of the artist on that rhythm, it's quite methodical, because each track, each vocalist that came on, you just don't want it to stop. You know what I'm saying? You can't say, oh, this song, I like what he said, but it just, everything connects.
Connects. Yeah, Sharon and I had a chat about that, because I put a certain order of songs, and then she listened to it and she said, no, put it that first, that. I mean, I said, oh yes. But when I test it out, I agree with her.
Right.
And it seemed to run flow. It's like me and she talk about the artwork.
Yeah.
You know? I run the artwork by her. They said the first one, nah. Through our next one. Yes, but through our next one. She say yes. So, you know?
Yeah.
We get a consensus.
Yeah.
So that's how we work, the thing. So I want to explore the team what we have now.
Mm-hmm.
And see how far we can walk down the road and strengthen it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you need. You need a good team together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And then go out into live performance.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
and so on. So right now I'm putting together I've put together all the songs that I've done over the years into one playlist on Spotify, one playlist on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So people can go to that playlist and follow it.
Mm-hmm.
That whenever I come with a new song, I just add it to that playlist.
And don't forget TikTok as well.
Eh?
Don't forget TikTok.
TikTok. Yes.
Yes.
I am on TikTok, but I need to explore it some more. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand it, of course.
Because they're doing something great at the moment. They're giving people 100% of their royalties.
Wow.
You know? Or is it publishing? One of the two, anyway.
Yeah.
And apparently now people can actually listen to a full song there now.
Yes, it never used to be. You'll get to a certain point and it cut off, but now, yes, you can definitely
listen to a full song.
Yeah, yeah.
Eh? Can I listen to 4 songs?
Okay. The full song, yeah, yeah.
Oh, full song, right, yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But I think Spotify and iTunes and them people beat them out in terms of it's still a window of attention, it's a small window of attention span.
Right.
Whereas you can go to iTunes and you can listen to a collection of songs.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I mean? If friends come to your house, you can tap in at Red Isaac, Bob Marley, this, that, the other, and put it on play and play it in the background. 4 or 5 hours of songs. TikTok now reach a level, it's just a one-off. TikTok is a viral thing.
Right.
It's your 15 minutes of fame kind of a thing.
Yeah.
That's what I've understood it to be.
Yeah.
So I've never really gravitated towards it, even though now they're trying to entice with 100% of royalties. I'm not quite seeing how it will work in terms of, as a man thinking in terms of a serious artist. Where you want people to sit down and listen to you.
Right.
I want people to plug me in them car, them I go up on a journey. I say, plug in some Don Hartley tune. And you plug in and you listen to a playlist of mine. Song after song after song after song. You know what I mean? And you get a concept out of what I'm saying, trying to communicate.
Right.
Yeah.
And the rhythm sweet and everything.
Right.
So that's how I'm thinking, rather than in terms of going viral without 15 second or a 30 second or a 3 minutes clip. Because it's just not like that, really.
Right.
That will suit some people, obviously.
Yeah.
And I still go on there and comment on people's stuff and all that. Well, I guess what I would do with TikTok is like make some live singing, like singing in the studio or something.
Yeah.
Take a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes of that, put it up on TikTok. Like a reel, music reel, so something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but I don't see how them are gonna feature album pan. Yet me see man with sound system on TikTok.
Yeah.
And I play tune on TikTok. They on Twitch I play tune. I don't know. I don't understand.
Sorry.
I can't. Nah. If I want to go to the platform where people are on that platform for listening to songs.
Right.
You know, when you think of going to listen to songs, you don't go to TikTok. You go to iTunes, you go YouTube, you go Spotify.
Right.
You know, some people in the States them go Pandora and all Deezer and all them. But when you listen to songs, so we line up your artists, just like how you line up your mixtape and your selection of artists for when your friends them come around when you have a little party or whatever.
Exactly.
And you listen, or you go on a journey. And you put your tunes from your Spotify and you listen in your car. Those songs mean a lot to you. You know, those are the people I'm trying to reach to, the people who like what I'm putting out for the, you know, it give them some value. You know, because I just love it. So George Nooks was my, check the artist then, George Nooks, Steve Santana, Raymond Wright, and this is the song that I put out on the tune there. Common Ground, Too Late, The Hardest Thing, Real Love, Jai Your Love, Don't Trust Them. You know what I mean? It's big mountain to climb, climbing. Songs where make you meet the day and face where you're faced for the day.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it's a song. The songs are like, the tracks are like a song for every emotion.
Yeah. Like
you know what I mean?
Gabby
A song for every emotion.
Like Gabby would have said, he want to work with the thoughtful Black people, the thoughtful among us. Marcus Garvey said, I want to work with the thoughtful people among us. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
So he used to keep theater. And used to keep concerts and that. Downtown, Kingston.
Yeah.
Yeah, he invest in the arts. Because it's a part of inspiring the nation to walk the right road to build the nation. Because nation building is what we should be about.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So even in your entertainment,
yeah,
it's a release of tension, yes. But it is also feeding you back with some positive energy to face the day.
Right.
Face the challenges of the day. You know? So may I go do a love song or two? Because I started singing Lovers Rock first.
right.
And then may I go to the next. I'm thinking now, may I work on a cover version of a love song that I've always been working with. When I used to go to Waterford in Jamaica there and work out with the band, I used to work out this song with them. And I met this musician, a friend of mine, recently, and just having a discussion with him. And I said, boy, the song come up, and they say, you know, so that's the first reggae cover version I used to work on. And then what the man do? Go find me, I go visit him. The man said, listen to this. The man build the rhythm.
Yes. What song was that?
Lately by Stevie Wonder. Lately I have had the strangest feeling.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
What piece of tune, man. You want to hear the man?
Wicked. It's the lyrics in that entire song. You'd be like,
Listen.
why?
Listen.
Woo! Yes.
Cause that song, the way how Stevie built it, you know. Stevie is a master.
He's a master.
Cause the song, it start off low, you know. Lately I have had the strangest feeling. And it just take you up, down, and bring it back down, and then take you up again. Oh gosh.
Sorry.
Yes.
Take you through the emotions, you know.
Yes.
So I've always liked that song, so I talk to the man and then go check the man up and get. So the man said, "Listen to this, man. Ready for you. Ready for you." So we are working it out now.
So you're gonna do it?
Yeah. I'm gonna do it.
Yes. Can't wait for that one. Yes, I love that song.
Yeah,
I really love
I
that
think
song.
I need to do a few love songs, you know, which you know, you have to remember the sister them still who love. I mean, Bridget them love songs still, but woman them seem to gravitate more towards that.
Yes, you have to remember the sister in them. No, I have to do that there.
Yeah,
And that too. Can't forget them.
No man, I mean,
Yes.
them are the key, you know. If you're at nation building, where you're going out, did you know that when the man them they go to Africa about the Back to Africa thing, and they went to see His Imperial Majesty in Ethiopia. The government of Jamaica send them, put them, you know, because they were said they wanted the Rasta them to kind of just stop talk this Back to Africa business. So we could send them go meet the king, and you know, when them face reality. But the king posed a very poignant question to the brothers. Where are the women and children? Where are the women and children? You know? So that's how we have to think. We can't leave the daughter them behind, because without the daughter them, with the children them.
Right.
So
right.
It's a hand in hand thing. You know, it can't just be man thing, you know.
Yeah.
I feel have a little of the softness to accommodate the sister them.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, don't forget to eat. But anyway, you know, the show's coming to a close, but I want to say that, John, I love this album. I love what you got going. I love what's coming. It is now your turn to shine, without question. It is 100% your time. You were never late. I will constantly remind you, you were never late.
Thank you
You
for
were
that.
right on time, and never forget that. You know what I'm saying? What you have coming is ready to be released. So it was never on time. There was a few people ahead of you, but you have to wait on time, because the plan we planning all the time, God is laughing like a so it go, you know. It is not gonna go that way at all. So you can sit down and wait.
There was someone who said that I tell God my plans all the time, and he just laughs at me.
Yeah, laugh. Oh yeah, that's nice. So it's a true thing. That's real talk right there. But I wish you all the best. I am 100% a fan.
Thank you very much.
I so much look forward to what's coming for you, because it's big things, and you've had time to think about what you're doing and then make the plan to, all right, I'm going to move that way. If God allows it, I'm going to go that way. And if he allows it, it's going to go that way. So I
like them kind of talk there.
Yes, it's true, because that's a real talk. Well, you know what? That's what makes us.
My granny always say, God, man plan, but God wipe out.
My mom says that all the time. So, you know, as you get older, you begin to really
realize
them words seep in. You're like, you know, something. If God allows it, it's gonna go forward. So
yeah, man.
I'm all about real talk, but Don, I wish you so much luck.
Thank you so
man.
much, sister. Thank you very much.
It's a come, and I'm right behind you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I can't wait. Can't wait.
Give thanks, you know. I'm
Yes.
gonna do my best to bring forward
Yes.
what I have in store.
Absolutely. It's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming. It's coming. 10 star, what I say?
Yeah, so Don Hartley, I'm all smartly.
Thank you.
Yes,
I am forced to. Yeah, can't do no better right now. Because I can't. What I'm saying? There's no. You don't have any other option.
Right.
You're doing the right thing. Everything you're doing is working, son. We love what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. It's working. Yeah, 100%.
The right track, and you know.
I used to make Irish mass in Manchester. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, man. I used to make Irish mass and sell Irish mass.
I do.
Shop them.
I do that now. I 100%. Yes, I sell one last night. One of my friends come pick up. I do that every day. I'm Irish mass every single morning.
See it there?
All trades.
Yeah, man. So I remember one time I make it, and the man say a university standard. So everything we do, God just bless it.
Yes.
But I always never believe in myself.
We have all been there. We have all been there. That is why it
Have
is
to
your
start
time, you
believing.
see? That is why it's your time now, because when you didn't believe in yourself, you had to go and find out who you were. That is how it works. Once you find out who you are, you then begin to believe in yourself. I wholeheartedly believe that. I've been there myself.
Yeah,
and sometimes it takes many years for us all. Sometimes it takes many years.
That's true.
Yeah.
As it is right now with me.
There it is.
Yeah, well, give thanks.
Yeah, of course.
Whenever give up the ghost yet.
No.
I'm still there for do what we're doing.
Absolutely.
It's just started.
Yeah, you know.
So
I'm really happy to link with these brothers.
Sorry.
Yeah. Really happy with the group of artists that we link with. So you know, I will take your advice and see how the VP thing I go. You know, I'll chat with Sharon and see what she think.
Yeah, well, just see. Again, you don't have to just see, because you know, sometimes you might not like what you hear, but just see.
And that may I say too.
You know what I'm saying? Just see. Being on the side of VP, I'm on that end where I'm in the same place as them, and they're viable, very good, but you know, there's some low back things, so check everything out first and make sure you're always covered. That is my advice to you. Knowing certain people
you hear this and you hear that.
You hear this and you hear that. I am in the land. See there?
Yeah.
See there? Yes. Check everything out. And I know you know what you're doing. So, all right, my brother.
Well, thanks so much for having me, you know.
It's been an honor and a pleasure. It's been an honor and a pleasure knowing who Don Hartley is, what makes Don Hartley who he is. It has been an honor and a pleasure. Honestly, it really has.
Thank you so much.
You're a friend for life. You is my new friend. Me with a new friend. You is my good friend now.
Yeah, man. What you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, man. I love that.
Yes.
Booyaka.
Thank you very much. It's good to have a friend.
Yes. Me in the US. It's good to have a friend. You have a friend in the US.
Have a friend. I
yes.
Write a song.
Write a song about it. If you don't, me will. Me have a new friend in the US.
Oh, I like the one with Dion Warwick group. That's what friends are for.
Yes, that's what friends are for.
Times and bad times. I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for.
That's it. Yes, sir.
Steve.
That's a good one. He does make good sounds with his. That's good.
No, so me have to, you know, when you want the music, Deep Roots. If you listen to Deep Roots, you go on my Spotify and you check out my collection. It's called Don Hartley Songbook, right? And there's a song in there called Deep Roots. Listen to it. And when the guy goes, jump, 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 jump. That's me telling him what to play there because he was doing.
Okay. I'm looking at it now. Yep. Don Hartley Songbook.
So we say, all right, make that stay, and then no, you cover it with check, 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 check. Yeah, off the.
Yeah.
And he found it become a favorite of Jashaka.
Okay.
Yeah, man. When Jashaka already licked that one, our Abashanti sound system. Yeah, man. That's a favorite of them, man, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Because the bass line heavy bass line.
Right.
You know, and the roots you call vibration. Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, give thanks. Once again.
Gonna get out of here. How can people follow you? Give people information. Those who might be listening on YouTube and so forth.
Don Hartley Music, and I spell music M-U-S-I-K. It's the same for Facebook, Don Hartley Music. Same for Twitter, same for Instagram, same for YouTube, Don Hartley Music. And I haven't started the Bandcamp, putting anything on Bandcamp yet, but the World One Entertainment is on Bandcamp.
Okay.
And
very good.
So let me see. Just a minute there. See if I leave out anything. Yeah, Don Hartley Music, also on SoundCloud. Yeah.
SoundCloud, yeah.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Don Hartley Music.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, Don, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on the show, and we look forward to doing this again sometime. God bless you on your mission, and you stay blessed, bro.
Thank you, my brother, and thanks for the opportunity to shine.
Yeah,
absolutely. We were so happy to have you. Like I said, you is my new friend, so take care of yourself, new friend.
Yeah, man. Give thanks.
I'll be watching you, new friend. I'm going to be watching what's coming out.
Blessed. Thank you.
We're going to end the show with a track called Blessed Are They by Don Hartley.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So Don, stay blessed, my bro, and we'll talk soon.
All right, my brother.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, my friend.
Bye, my friend.
Be not anxious or troubled, only one thing needful. Be not anxious or troubled, only one thing needful. Be not anxious or troubled, only one thing needful. Be not anxious or troubled, only one thing needful. Blessed are they who read the word of God and keep it, freeing their minds and walking in the Spirit. Blessed are they.
It's the Live Conversation Show.
Freeing their minds and walking in the Spirit. Martha was distracted With much serving, Mary was attracted more to learning, hearkening and heeding to the master's teaching. This was the living word that she'd never heard. Blessed are they who read the word of God and keep it, freeing their minds and walking in the Spirit. Blessed are they who read the word of God and keep it, freeing their minds and walking in the Spirit.
So we're going to be back here tomorrow, and our guest tomorrow is going to be Jojo Mac. Join us for Jojo Mac, same time, same place. Market Promotions, and I'm out of here. Take care, people. We're going to get out of here.
Bye.
Blessings.
Blessings.
Blessings, brother.